Hey friends, I wanted to take a moment and talk about monthly care calls with you. And I put all of this information on the website, and I'll take this video and put it on the website as well, so that I'm fully explaining everything. I wanted to take a moment and just verbalize it for you. So after this, you'll also have Propel Week 2 to make sure that you go over. And these things kind of tie hand in hand together, so I'm super excited about that. But I wanted you to know about a monthly care call, what that looks like, what it looks like for different types of members, and all of that. So, one, your business is going to be built on strong relationships. That means that you want to have strong relationships with your members. They're not customers. Don't ever look at them like customers, okay? Because if you start thinking of them as customers, you start seeing dollar bills. And when they're not paying, then you get frustrated, okay? So what you want to do is you want to fill 80% of your conversations with real life, with day-to-day experiences, and with things that you would normally talk to a friend about. Because let's face it, most of the people that you come in contact with that are going to become members of yours are people that you've built relationships with. And you never want to sacrifice your relationship for the sake that somebody wasn't paying for something or someone stopped their ER, because that really sucks. Like, you've lost a friend or you've lost a family member that you're close with. You don't want it to get to that weird stage. So 80% of your time should be focused on building that relationship. 20% of your time should be focused on meeting their needs, answering their questions about oils or chemical-free living, or helping them, answering questions, helping educate them on a chemical-free lifestyle. And we have an amazing opportunity using our Ditch and Switch group to be able to do that even before they become members. Did you guys know, like, no other group does it that way? We are the only group that's not exclusive. We are welcoming our prospects in. We're not saying members only. Like, we are open and we want to love on everyone. Like, that is something that's completely unique to Oils Made Simple and Ditch and Switch and JPF. And so that was my heart behind creating this group that was open, and it invited people into a place where we were providing education for them before, so that they would understand the value that was in Young Living and in a chemical-free lifestyle. Okay, so people do not care until they care. That is a Jordan Trant quote. Maybe she heard it somewhere else. I don't know, but I hear her say it all the time. People don't care till they care, and it is your job to make sure that they care. So how do you make them care? How do you make them continually show up to buy product every month? Well, there's a few things. One, we need to remember that that's not like number one, so don't take notes on that. Friends don't let friends pay full price, okay? That is another thing that she says continuously. That's why we stress membership over just buying at retail. We never want our friends to pay retail price. It does not benefit you in any way to have them as a retail customer, because one, they're not going to see the value in the product and buying regularly when they have to buy things at retail. It does not give them an Essential Rewards anything. It doesn't give them access to promos, and it doesn't guarantee retention. Okay, well, retention is always, like, it's never guaranteed, but it's something that you want to work on and that you want to build on. And so you can't do that with them being a customer, and they need to understand why they need to become a member. So I do not recommend ever buying product for someone and reselling it. Okay, like, that's pretty much not compliant anyway. Like, you should never do that. But it's also not good for you, and it doesn't benefit them. So number one, never buy for a customer, and try to always get them to see the value of getting a discount. You want what's best for them. That's a 24% discount. And they have access to Essential Rewards, which they're not going to have, and which means that you're not going to retain a monthly order from them ever if they continue being a customer. Okay, you're going to get 24%, and that's all you're going to get. All right, you see no more value in that. All right, so there are two types of members. There are members who are on ER, and there are members who are not on ER. Those are the only two types there are. Whether they start with a basic starter kit or not, I started putting that in there. A basic starter kit, you're really not, like, for whatever reason, unless they're converting over or something like that, they don't see the value in anything if they're buying a basic starter kit. That's why I never push the basic starter kit unless it's something they're like, oh, I have a specific need and I want to get the basic starter kit and I want to add on A, B, C, and D, because the oil kit doesn't do that. I'll get that at a later date. I believe everyone should start with a premium starter kit because it's comprehensive and it covers every need for everyone in a family. And then from there, they start getting their Ningxia, they start getting their Thieves, they get a taste of that with that premium starter kit. So I always start with the premium starter kit. Okay, That will always be the bread and the butter. Everything should always focus around that starter kit, because it literally, those 12 oils, even if you had a testimony for 6 of those oils, you now believe in them. One product is not going to make you believe in them. It's not going to create a lifestyle. The 12 oils, the diffuser, the whole package, it changes a lifestyle. Okay? It's not just a single decision. Okay, so a member with Essential Rewards. Great job, friend. You've done it. They understand, they get it, and they're on Essential Rewards. But you still need to follow up with them. You still need retention, which I'm going to tell you about more in a moment. However, if you have a member with no ER, they do not understand something. There is something that they're lacking. There's something that they're not educated on. There's something that they just don't get. And as you become a member and as you are well versed in knowing what's going on in the Young Living community, and when you're on ER, like you're like, why doesn't everybody get it? And it's because you get it. It's because you totally get it. They're missing a link or 5. Okay, so these are the 5 links that they could be missing. One is membership. They don't see the value in a 24% discount with no minimum orders. They don't understand the value of getting something for wholesale. Okay. Number 2 is ER. They don't understand Essential Rewards. If a person understands Essential Rewards, they are silly not to be on it, because they're going to earn more money back being on Essential Rewards than any other credit card or any other membership that they're going to have. If they don't understand Essential Rewards, like, they just don't get it. And so it's your job to teach them Essential Rewards and helping them understand, putting it in there practically for them. And we have the graphics to do that. We have the information to do that. And when someone signs up with me, like, I've had both occurrences, and I always, like, I always get on the phone with them and walk them through the process. I give them that option and strive for that. Like, hey, let me get on the phone with you, make sure that you don't have any questions as you're signing up. You definitely want to sign up for ER. Get excited about it. They don't know what ER is. They don't understand it, and don't verbal vomit on them and give them too much information up front. Okay, so you want to provide the graphic for them, let them see it, let them understand the value of it, and then leave it there and just tell them, like, you have 30 days to change it, 30 to 45 days really, and we'll take care of that for you. But you want to make sure and get your most bang for your buck. So go ahead and do that, because you're going to get a free oil when you sign up, and I will help you next month decide, if you want to continue. And it's just a perk of being a member. So you get 10% back automatically on that first order. You get your free oil. Like, there's no reason not to do it. You're going to love it. Okay. And because of your enthusiasm and because they can hear it in your voice and they're not just reading it through a message, they're going to get it. All right. Number 3 is chemical-free lifestyle. If they don't understand what it means to live chemical-free, they think that one product is going to change your life. It's not, friends. It is not. There is no way that one bottle of Stress Away is going to change your life. If you get a premium starter kit, you have 12 chances to change your life. And that doesn't even count Thieves or Ningxia, okay? Because those are just a taste. But if you get those 12 oils in your life and in their hands, in their lives, that's 12 opportunities to change one person's life. Now you multiply that times every member of their household and think about how many testimonies you're going to have with those 12 oils. Like, literally, I just thought of that that's crazy, okay? So introducing them to what that means, because people don't understand toxins, people don't understand chemicals, so they literally don't understand that these things that you have in your home that you're using, that the government says is okay, they put it on the shelves, they don't understand that those things are bad. They think that they're fine because they're there for them to buy. They don't understand the process, so they need to know why it's important. They don't understand that toxins are bad, and they don't understand that there's an alternative. All right, the next thing is Seed to Seal. Seed to Seal, if they think that specific oil companies are one way and then they switch over to another oil company that it's going to be the same, why would I pay more money? They obviously don't understand the Seed to Seal commitment. So making them understand the Seed to Seal commitment is also part of the education, and it's an integral part of making sure that you retain your customers, because once they understand the Seed to Seal commitment, they don't want to buy anything other than a Young Living oil. That's how it was with me. I don't want to be diffusing some other oil in my home that could be dangerous as putting bleach in my diffuser or something and inhaling that, or using Lysol on a mask or something like that. Like, you just don't understand until you understand. Once you tell someone that, once they get it and once it clicks, like, you have a customer for life. Okay. All right. Next is ditch and switch options. If they don't understand what options they have, if they don't understand that we provide laundry detergent, we provide pet things, if they don't understand we provide personal care products or makeup, like, there's so many things that we have a sleek line, we have nutritional support, we have supplements. Like if they don't know what they have access to, then we're doing them a disservice, because if they don't understand that like what they're already buying at the grocery store or through another company they can get with that Seed to Seal commitment, then we're doing them a disservice and they don't understand that education. So those are the 5 things. Membership, they don't understand membership, they don't understand ER, they don't understand chemical-free lifestyle, they don't understand Seed to Seal, and they don't understand that how many ditch and switch options are actually out there. So that's how you get someone on ER. Starting with education on these topics first is key. If they fully understand these things, these 5 components, you will have a member who is educated in making that decision. And y'all, like, I can't say no to that decision. Once I know toxins are bad and my things in my home are filled with toxins and there are things out there that I need to ditch and switch, and I get rewarded for it, and I get a 24% discount, and I get free product, and now I have a chemical-free lifestyle that I can like tell people about, and oh wait, there's an income opportunity too. Once they have that, that's the full package. It will click for them. So what are you missing? What are you missing with each member? That is what you have to do. So here are some helpful tools that will help you with your monthly care calls and what that looks like. So with the new Oils Made Simple platform, we have a website now that tells you everything that you need to know about an oily life, and that is made available to you to share with your people. It's also useful for you as a resource, so get acquainted with that, know it backwards and forwards. If you ever see anything that needs to be added, talk to me. I am happy to help. I do all of the design work. I do all of the education. It's all in there. And so it's very important to me that we're getting the most out of that, making sure that you guys have the resources that you need to convey the messages that we have, okay? So each month I'm going to be sending out an Oils Made Simple newsletter, and it is going to inform members of upcoming events and also promos, training, and all of an invitation every Sunday night to our team chat, which is really cool. And that will happen the first week of the month, okay? During that first week, you want to create a spreadsheet, is what I would say. And I may create one and then put a link on here for you to follow, okay? That's going to have the member name, how you're going to contact them, the date that you last contacted them, and the notes from that conversation. And what that's going to do, and you may have like, this is what we're going to talk about when I talk to them next. Like these are their monthly goals. So they're going to have like plans for like 3 months. And then they're going to have within those, like, what are they going to buy that month? You're going to want to know specifically certain things, which I'll go over in a minute. But the first week of the month, you're going to like reach out to them. You're going to go down your list, every member that you have, 0 PVs and all. Every member that you have personally enrolled. So if I have personally enrolled them and put them on your team, you're not necessarily responsible for them unless I have made that contact with you and like had that conversation. Now, this doesn't mean that once they get the hang of it that you leave them out there, because that's just like putting a kink in the chain. That's like literally taking the relationship and like pulling you apart. Like make sure that you're having constant contact with those people even once they get it, once it clicks, because then they will feel cared for and loved on, okay? So you're going to go through the checklist and you're going to just send them a text. You can call them if you want, if that's how they prefer. Send them a Facebook message and just check on them. Just check in on them and say, hey, did you get the email from Lauren this month from Oils Made Simple? Just wanted to let you know like what fun events we have. And I'm going to provide a graphic in Ditch and Switch every month. And it's going to have, and it's also going to be in the email, what the events are coming. Okay, so you're going to have that in advance to give to them, and you're going to send that with it. Like you can be like, hey, what have you been up to? These are the things that we have coming up. I wanted to see what you might be interested in. All of this education is free. We hope to see you there. Which of these would you be interested? Like you're going to have to ask a question. You're going to have to leave like, and you may want to like start checking on them first and then like drop that in there. But the email is going to give you an in to have a conversation with them that isn't about buying product. You're not talking about ER. You're not talking about what products to buy. You are giving them an invitation to come and learn and educate themselves and do something fun. These are the things we have coming up. We have Friendship Weekend, we have Spirit Weekend, we have like tie-dye t-shirts. It's going to be a ton of fun. Like these are just opportunities, just perks for being a part of the JPF community. And that's Jackson Pine Farm, in case you don't know. But these are things that are exclusive to our team, and we want you to be a part of them. And no one else does this. This is so cool, and you have to do it. And like, you have to get excited. The best thing for you to do would be to send a voice message through Facebook, and that way you can record it. You can hear the enthusiasm, and you can call them out by name. So you could be like, "Hey, Victoria, I'm so excited that you are that it's May. I wanted to tell you all the fun, exciting things that we have going on. Here's a list of them. Make sure to check your email out. Do you have any questions about any of these things? Do you want to inquire about any things?" Now, they may have the email, but they may never have even checked it, okay? Let's assume they haven't. Well, you have all the links and everything now in the email, and you can send them to them. So as they have questions and as you're checking in on them, you can also double up and say, "Hey, it's in your email," and revert them back to the email, or you can send them the link that you have now and say, "Here, you don't want to miss it. I can't wait to see you there." And even sending them a reminder the night before or the day of or whatever, saying, "I cannot wait to see you there. I'm so excited to see your face." Like, literally letting them know that you're anticipating their presence, and that you are so excited to catch up with them and talk to them about it afterwards, whatever it is. Just getting them excited. Okay, 0 PVs. This is the same thing for them. Maybe they've ghosted you. Maybe they don't want to talk to you. These are things that are free. Like, they literally have nothing. So there's no reason that they shouldn't be talking to you. And if you get to that point, like I said, keep 80% of your conversation. If you have a relationship with someone, 80% of that about day-to-day life and what's going on. All right. Next, after that conversation is over about the newsletter, you kind of wrap things up. You're going to be given an opportunity here to segue into, "Hey, your ER date is coming up on the 21st. I'd love to connect with you like 3 to 5 days before. Can we schedule a tentative time to talk, and I can help you plan what your monthly goal is, like follow your monthly goals so that you're good, like as far as your health goals, you're kind of strategic." Because here's the thing is, you don't want to give someone too much information. You don't want someone trying something from Sleek and something from Animal Product and something, like, you don't want them dipping their toes in all the things. Like, you literally want them to like submerge their whole body into one thing. So this is what, you know, in one pool cohesively, let's say, okay, this month I'm going to switch out my laundry stuff. So I'm going to grab the laundry soap. I'm going to grab the dish soap because I know I need that to make a stain stick, and some Thieves hand soap. So like, I'm switching out Thieves products this month. That's what I'm doing. And you want it to be cohesive because you want the best results. If you have someone picking something from 4 different categories, it might be really hard to keep them focused and to have results like just constructively, you know. So if they're getting on a weight loss system, then they need the whole weight loss system. They don't need weight loss and baby wipes and this and that. Like, they need to be fully embracing this month. Okay. So you want to make sure that you get their ER set up, help them with all the things, help them making sure that everything is good with their financial goals, making sure their budget is met. If they decide, "Hey, this month, like, I've had 2 people sign up and I really love a commission check too." Well, I know they need to know that they need to spend $100, not $97.50. Like, that would stink if they missed a paycheck, a commission check, just because they didn't purchase 100 PV. And you can help them do that. And so I know it sounds silly, but every single month you need to follow up with them, making sure that they fully understand things. Because if they're at $97.50, they do not get it. They do not understand. They're going to get a promotional item when they hit 100. They're going to get a paycheck if they have anyone underneath them who's buying. Like, they have to get the whole idea, the whole concept. So what you can do along with your spreadsheet is you can start a monthly goal list, and you could say, okay, and if you go to the website, I'll also include the pictures here afterwards. You're going to have support for the whole body. So you're going to have different segments, and you can have them say, okay, you know, I need something to help my cardiovascular system. I need something to help my digestive system. And there's literally a list of products on there, of oils that can help supplement those things, that can help support those things. And so when you go to that, you have the checklist, and you can help them figure out what they need based on what their needs are. So be a need meter, okay? Remember the 5 things that they might not get, okay? And at some point during this conversation, if they have people, like, this will be more likely of a conversation that you can bring up, like, hey, you might actually want to run the business because you have 5 people underneath you and they're all ordering, and you're going to be able to have a more consistent conversation. Okay, so I hope you took notes. I hope that you were able to absorb all this. All of this is on the website. If you go to teamoilsmadesimple.com/care-calls, then you will be able to find all of this information in writing and notes. But I really hope that you took notes on this and that you use these graphics as well, which I'll upload afterwards, and then follow this with week 2 of Propel as it goes right into that. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I cannot wait to see you implement these strategies and it to help grow and retain your members. Love you guys.